Hello and welcome to my therapy session. It's your third favorite psycho right behind League and Aviva in the building, and I've been scheming, thinking how to steal your money since I do want to fully transition into becoming a proper YouTuber and I haven't done the whole scamming thing properly, so I can't call myself one yet. We've talked about Logan Paul's scams before, and while he is one of the biggest scammers on this entire platform, I was looking for something more. An entire $1 billion making movement on a scale so massive it overshadows the biggest information mine in the entire world, the internet as a whole. And if you think I'm hyping it up too much or over dramatizing, then look at this absolutely insane statistic from 2022 saying about 40% of all web traffic everywhere consists of botted accounts. That's right. Today we're talking about the single biggest scamming scheme of all times, and honestly quite possibly ever. But since we're also learning how to be proper YouTubers and steal bread from people who trust you, we'll focus on the YouTube side of bot scamming, because it has its own quirks and uses the weaknesses of this platform pretty well. Speaking of becoming a fully fledged YouTuber, this is the last video before our anniversary special, so if you could subscribe to this channel and get the community up to at least 500 people subscribed, I'll promise I won't scam you. Only subscribed people will be safe, and maybe I'll even share some profits through a giveaway, so subscribe. Alright, I know I went into this whole spiel about YouTubers doing the scamming, but here it's really not the case. At least not for the most part. There are some in between examples that I will mention later, but let's focus on how it all began and how does it even work. There are two main ways this scam works here on YouTube. First, the one that technically doesn't always require a bot. Random accounts are spamming something. It can be anything. We'll get to examples soon. And second, accounts that are claiming to be a popular creator, usually with the very same name as the channel they are posting these comments on, promising giveaways and special prizes while linking them usually their Telegram. Again, I'll explain why. But let's do things chronologically and start with the first one. So chronologically the second one, because I'm not only dyslexic, I'm apparently also dyschronometric. For those of you who at the very beginning of this video slammed their desk screaming "Crypto!" as the answer to today's question, yes, I'm talking about you, Monica. No, Mark, it was not the bite of 87. You were actually not entirely wrong, as a shit ton of those are meant to link you up with some kind of a self-proclaimed financial manager that will help you invest your money by taking it to their bank accounts, obviously giving it back to you afterwards. Why, of course. But before the bot started to have a full-on psychotic episodes in the comment section talking to themselves through different accounts, we're not so different after all. Linking either Telegram or sites created by the scammers themselves, the random accounts were seemingly much more primitive. This bot trend started to really gain traction around 2019, and it mainly included some kind of promotion, from promoting YouTube channels to adult sites, because I think I speak for everybody when I say that's exactly what we're looking for watching the next episode of Cocomelon on this platform. Now, I can think of two very important questions you want to ask me. Why would anyone do that? Because they will sell the accounts if we are talking about YouTube channels, and because you won't be able to trace the person spamming certain sites because they don't exist. They are just promoting a site or someone through Linktree, Bitly, etc. Either that or you will end up clicking on a phishing page or download some fishy malware. Okay, but wouldn't people be perfectly aware that the people these bots send them to are scammers? See, here's where this entire scheme becomes insanely tricky, because in reality the bots can technically indirectly promote anyone, even without their knowledge. So what the bot owners can do is throw some YouTube channels that have absolutely nothing to do with them as an alibi, because when innocent people will get attacked because of these bots, people won't think of every single channel owner promoted by bots as pieces of shit. Which smoothly brings us to the second type of scam bot bots. This one with so much more history behind it. These people truly were pioneers of being unbearable online, because this scam can possibly be traced back to even 2009. Unlike the newer one, which can take literally any form ever and is straight up malicious against some people that are getting promoted by them without their knowledge and get hate, low ratings, and allegations of being scammers, this one isn't a hit piece to just about any person. It's just against YouTubers. And as we all know, YouTubers are not people. The way it works, and the way it always worked, is that there will be thousands of bots with the same name and profile picture as a creator you are currently watching. In today's day and age, you have verified accounts, and being verified gives your name basically a trademark. So it's impossible to have the same handle even by doing some programming tricks with the keyboard, but that was not always the case. In fact, that very feature exists because of this problem. On a side note, yes, that's how you fight impersonators, Elon. You should stop with the reverse dick pic modeling sessions and watch how other companies handle certain situations for reference. These accounts would, and still do, just to a lesser extent because of those changes, respond to your comments saying you want a giveaway, sending you a WhatsApp link where they'd also have an account impersonating that creator and would want to commit theft personally this time. Even if you wouldn't be willing to comply, now they have your info through WhatsApp. That's already big, since they could, for example, impersonate you as one of their verified clients to help boost their authenticity.
Does the fact that they can't perfectly impersonate verified accounts mean that they don't exist anymore?
Fuck no! Of course they still do. They are just so much less prevalent than they were back in like 2016, which thank the universe for that. But they still technically exist using some bonus small characters in their names, for example, and giving you Telegram links for direct contact. Telegram works basically as a substitute for WhatsApp at this point. If I had to guess why, it's probably because it's much less traceable and safe than one of Zuckerberg's technological children, but it serves the exact same purpose. It gives direct contact to manipulate someone gullible, and it can give them personal information about their victim, which in some cases can be very advantageous. There's also a hidden third side of botting scams that YouTube is, mostly was, also a part of, and that's of course botted views, which were known since around the Ice Age. Everybody knows about it, but people were scamming others with them, not because they were getting more popular or tricked the algorithm, no. It was actually because companies advertising their products saw completely fake engagement and gained no clients despite paying for those ads. That's A. And B is much crazier and YouTube specific, because people's videos or even entire channels were getting deleted because someone else botted them, making some people buy bots to maliciously attack others and making them lose everything they've worked for on YouTube. Wait. It all makes sense and all, but something's been bugging me. Why did you say selling YouTube accounts was a scam? I mean, I get it, you won't get many real subscribers through a bot shamelessly spamming, but those accounts get cleaned off any activities and have a clean plate other than the subscriber count once they are sold, no? Yes, while I'd personally argue that just buying an account is kind of scammy on its own, and also definitely scammy because you are tricking people who don't know you that they do, and that they liked you enough to subscribe, but I understand why you wouldn't feel the same way about it. Sadly, the fact it was a scam is a fact, not a matter of opinion. And it's all because the way a lot of those accounts worked is that people responsible for selling them were YouTube partners. So after selling them, they were able to contact YouTube support and abuse the system so that YouTube themselves would give them back the sold out accounts, rinse and repeat, making them quite literally hundreds and thousands of dollars. And I do mean it, since it's not a cheap business to get yourself involved with. Go look up this video where I talked about Logan Paul scamming people he scammed while apologizing for a scam he himself made. And if you watch this video to the end, you'll get $100 gift card. Trust. It will be right after the outro. Buy my merch. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next session.